Welcome back. I'm Joslyn.
I'm Kadin.
And we are best
of
kin. I didn't want to leave you out, but you also weren't attacking it like me.
I was waiting to see what you're doing with it.
Oh.
And we met in the middle.
Like we usually do.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
How are you? I love the glasses.
Thank you.
For those listening, he's got some blue light glasses on.
Yeah.
That's going to look terrible on camera, but looks great
if I look out here, maybe.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good point. Just look right at me and we're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to wear them at work, but then someone found out they were not actual glasses.
Did they tease you?
I got flamed for sure.
Fire flame.
Because a lot of people there wear actual glasses.
Yeah.
And it's offensive to those that can't actually see.
Oh, is it?
I'm just like a...
I think it's fine when
accessory,
it's a style choice. Right? I completely agree.
Yeah.
Now, if you were hobnobbing on some crutches and you were not needing them, and that was your accessory, I could see that being ableist, if you will.
Yeah.
But I think glasses are okay.
Yeah, it's
in my opinion.
Like the bow tie suspenders, like a proper.
Sure.
Look, I'm talking about at work.
Got it. I was like, what are we going for?
Serving.
Urkel.
Maybe I'll wear them tonight since you're gassing me up.
I like it. Get the tips how you get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Will be another
on God
current current episode. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about any recent happenings in your life, or are you feeling like you want to keep things close to the chest?
I mean, it's not necessarily a broken record, but I mean, my brain chemistry does change in such a negative way when I'm taking substances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And coming down from the effects of them.
Yeah. No matter what.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
It's just that it's such an easy, what's the word? Not route, an easy path. I'm thinking about something like pastime, or
it's sort of a comfort zone for you.
Yeah, and
it passes the time, a pastime.
It's with anything,
it's a lifestyle for
a
sure,
lifestyle,
bro.
But in a very minor disease in the sense of the bad outweighs the good, but you forget about the bad, so you want to do the good again.
Right.
As in party, have fun.
Party.
Because that
party.
Yeah.
Party rocking. Okay.
So outside influence doesn't help, or it try. I assume it helps.
You are susceptible to outside influence.
But I'm saying as far as encouragement towards not doing it or being more productive, being healthier in different ways. The only thing that's gonna change or that will change it is my mindset on it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which continues to relapse.
You're right.
Yeah, and then when I just don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like I have a path, and also I feel like I know it's probably common, but even when I do, it just feels like I'm alone in it.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm the only one experiencing it.
I think that's so many people in their 20s and 30s, obviously, but it's I think more prevalent in your 20s when you just have a little bit less figured out. And I think the only way that you figure things out is trying things, discovering whether or not that thing is for you, and then trying a different thing. Yeah. But every time that you come to a conclusion that something in your lifestyle is not conducive to your actual goals, I think it just takes that daily intention and thoughtfulness and mindfulness and awareness of the thing that you want at the end of the thing, to remind yourself. And if you're not reminding yourself and other people aren't reminding you, what are you doing? Then it's just easy to fall back into the same patterns that you are so used to.
Yeah, because once I'm throughout the week, right, when it's all about gaining momentum in a sense. So on the topic of trying to practice the DJ and actually have a set ready and be confident in the skills I've practiced. That just goes with doing it every day and gaining the momentum of doing it. But then I crash and like I go backwards as far as motivation or even like belief in myself. Like
Yeah.
it's complete self-doubt. Like
Yeah. And then
self-doubt and fear, and it's like all these things I never thought I was or like about,
yeah.
because I mean everything I have quote unquote accomplished has just been through like sport. Nothing that could
But you're very
basically
determined and committed and dedicated when you set your mind to something. So that's the fact
exactly.
that this keeps kind of coming back around is like
Well, it's
not
a different
you.
aspect because comparing it to like maybe like the gym consistency or
Yeah.
like going hard. Then again, I'm not doing that as well because I'm doing only half of that.
Well, that's what we had
Because
figured
yeah,
out is like your
I'm
habits.
canceling out my gains.
You're canceling out like at least 3 days a week at the
So it's
gym.
like I'm better off.
And you're working so hard at the gym, canceling 3 of those days out, plus going out like X many nights a week, like exhausting yourself.
I'm
Like
doing half of it. Yeah.
you are so booked and busy and yet making no like progress.
Yeah, it's like doing a lot without doing anything.
Yeah. But then that's where I get to like sometimes when we have exciting opportunities, we self-sabotage a little bit so that we have someone to blame or an outside thing because you are afraid of failing, right? So then the pain of failure
Yeah, that's
is like
probably the biggest
so
thing.
bad that it's like we would rather make ourselves sick so that we can't make it. We would rather busy ourselves so that we're too busy to practice. So then we can be like, I was just way too busy. Like I just couldn't practice.
Yeah.
Like that's why it failed or that's
Or
why I
like
couldn't
an
make it.
excuse of how the scheduled time changed.
You were
I
like
don't have enough time. Like, I can't do
immediately
it
it was a
then.
no. Instead of like this is meaningful, like I could make it work if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's like down to that
And
daily.
I'm never giving it a try. Like I just assume like I have all these worries and like like what if I like hit play on something different or like this volume, like I'm just constantly like I used to have nightmares and I've never DJ'd before, right? I've
I
only
know.
practiced and
It's
I
funny.
envision myself on stage and I would have nightmares of being on stage and like I forgot my USB or something, like I don't have any songs or I can't find out how to turn on the volume.
Can't connect to
like,
Wi-Fi.
or no, like yeah, nothing's playing and people are just standing watching around.
No,
at
I
me,
know.
which is so
I've
funny
had
because
theater
this is
nightmares like
probably
that.
the best intro to just practicing
Best
because
case scenario.
you're outside of the pool party, people drinking, and everyone knows you and they already know you play good music.
And no one really cares about the
No.
transitions as much as you do
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But this is also
So that's the battle I'm fighting with myself.
Yeah.
It's just been a battle against myself this whole time.
Yeah.
Like all these years.
And that's where I'm saying you only know what you want when you figure out when you do it and then you can decide, okay, does that align? Does that resonate, etc. So it's like you having never really given it the full try and just feeling like, oh no, it's not for me. Like you don't know.
I have
until
no
you
idea.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like when I try to go
You just
play
like
football, right?
even
Again,
if you don't want to do this forever and you're picturing yourself in your 30s and you're like, oh, this is not what I want to do in my 30s. Like just give it the try because you will then later in your 30s be like, oh, what if I just tried DJing in my 20s? Now it's too late. Because then you're going to use your age as like an excuse as to why you can't do something. Like while you're still in your 20s, you can do you can do anything you want at any age. This is not to say that you can only do these things. But I think your mindset starts to shift when you get older. And to thinking, oh, I can't just start over my life as a DJ once I am a father of, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, you are at just a perfect time, perfect opportunity. There's really no excuse. And if I didn't like move back to LA at 19 to just try auditioning again, I think that there would be in the back of my head, like, what if? And that's so nagging and so annoying. So just do it if any of the reason, like do it to just not wonder what if, like in your 30s or as you grow older.
Well, yeah, I mean, it really comes down to like we're all just gonna die. People are gonna forget. Like,
and no one really cares that much about what other people are spending their time doing. Do you ever think about?
Why is that an obstacle?
Do you ever think about other people and like how are they spending their free time? Are they really going after their goals the best way that they can? Like, oh, they're going to try this new thing. Like, that's so weird of them. Like, they're like, no one thinks about other people like that. So no one's thinking about you like that. So you shouldn't feel any kind of like
Yeah.
Oh, what are
Oh,
other
for
people
sure.
gonna think if I pursue DJing and I think I'm a big DJ now? You know what I mean? Like, you just have to put yourself, literally, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. You have to put yourself out
And it's
there.
not even
You have
about.
to pretend like you're already the thing when you
Mm,
start the thing. You have to just come out like you're a successful DJ when you start. And people are gonna be like, oh wow, Kaden's a successful DJ.
eh,
Even if you have no experience, you know?
as far as other than just they call it a bedroom DJ
Yeah.
because that's what all they've played.
A DJ is a DJ.
But that's where everyone starts.
And this kind of imposter syndrome happens a lot with photography because so many people can be photographers that
Dude,
like
art
calling
in
yourself
general.
a professional photographer is kind of like an imposter thing. Like I would always have that like calling, but the second you're paid to do something, you're a professional at it. So the second you get a paid gig as a DJ, you're a professional DJ. And you could start saying that, you know?
Hmm.
You don't have to get to a certain 10 years in the business before you can call yourself a professional in it,
Yeah.
you know?
And it doesn't have to revolve around like this being the career path because
Yeah.
I mean we've talked about it before how starting something can lead to it's just
Exactly.
it's so
This could get you into an industry that leads to an opportunity that is
that I don't even know
adjacent
exists.
in the music industry.
Something I don't even know exists
Yeah.
can just happen through the path of
Yeah, exactly.
just
Who you meet,
actually doing something, having a project,
you like music,
having it to perform.
getting involved in something where you can get paid to play music will lead to, I'm sure, something that is perfectly aligned with what you want to do more long term.
Yeah. I mean,
Regardless of whether or not it's DJing.
The more it's talked about, the more it's like it's really not that deep.
Right.
But it's hard to overcome that mentally when you're just clouded as far as outside influence, whether that be social media people or alcohol
Peers.
abuse.
Oh, not just the alcohol, though.
What else?
You tell me.
Good, touche.
Okay.
But I mean, that's all it is.
To be determined.
Stop clouding my brain.
Yeah, I saw a quote that was like, what is your advice to young women who are just not confident? And this woman, I forget who it is, she was like, I think we're all just thinking about ourselves way too much. Stop thinking so much about yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our like
What do I
lack of
think about
confidence is like our own thoughts beating us down.
Yeah. The ego,
Totally.
not your amigo.
Totally. Is that your full life update? Do you
Yeah.
have anything else that you would like to share?
I mean, the staying at home challenge
Okay, yeah,
Joslyn created.
I told Kadin yesterday, I was like, 1 week. It's not permanent. Just 1 week. Don't take on any social invites and I mean, what was the parameters? Pretty much that, like no social plans.
Just go to work and go
oh yeah,
home.
Your two places are work and home. Obviously, you work at the gym, so you could theoretically like work out after or before work at the gym, and then or like run around the neighborhood, which you like to do. So just what would you accomplish in all the free time that you actually do have if you were to cut back on all these like social outings?
Yeah. Or just
or doing things for other people, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like people pleasing.
Yeah. Or anything.
The bros, the ladies.
Laying out.
Yeah.
Because I know
culture.
Yeah.
And you know what that leads to?
Lifetime culture, honestly.
It's lifetime fitness culture. It's hilarious that it's like a fitness culture and then it's like party town.
Yeah.
But you are not defined by those things. You are your own person and you can make your own choices. And you don't have to go with the flow. You can go with your own flow. A river.
That's probably also like what's I have structure, but I am open to flow as
like
well.
a river. You love that shit. All the river songs. That one, the
Leon
Leon Bridges. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
As I went down to the river.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it, and all I could think of the word was pray.
Oh, brother, we're out though. think we played that one on the podcast.
Yeah, we did. Those early days. Those early days. Those
Shout out to
early
the
listeners.
OGs. Yeah.
36, 37, 38?
38.
38 episodes. Wow. That's
And
honestly more than I thought we would
it's
get
a lot. We're close
once
to 50.
we started. When we started, I kind of didn't know what to think in terms of how long we'd be able to maintain it. I was like, we will either make it like 3 episodes or like 300 episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we
Or like 5. I mean,
or 38.
but especially starting out.
This is our last
With all the
episode,
videos.
and thank you for joining us.
This will be
Thank
a
you for
current
being
one.
here all these years.
We're recording a day before.
I know, we're so current these days. Last episode was up, what, day of? And this is
And
why
finally, we'll have a.
last week, Tuesday, was my daughter's 2nd birthday, and we did a day. And then the next day, Logan and I left for our honeymoon, and we went to Hakumba. And Hakumba is this little hot springs resort outside of San Diego, right on the border, only like 4.5 hours away. Did a few nights there, and it was so nice. Literally so nice. So nice when there's something in the middle of nowhere with no nearby amenities, but like the food and drinks are so excellent. So literally breakfast, lunch, dinner, happy hour, late night snackies, late night lattes, like
Yeah, probably just get everything.
room service. The food was so fresh, very seasonal, very like chefy, incredible fresh food. And it was just, that's my dream, to just like relax, eat the best food, drink just the best mineral water from deep in the earth, you know. It's in a vortex. You got the spirit of the Holy Ghost around you, or I don't know what that means. There's a spiritual vortex. There's crystals everywhere in every room. There's like a huge piece of selenite in the bathroom. It's just this like very like hippie spiritual vibe, and the people are so interesting. The people that work there are so like Joshua Tree, and the aesthetics are very like Moroccan, a little bit of like Tulum, obviously a lot of Mexican influence being right on the border. It just was such a premium experience.
An oasis. And
I obviously like booked the nicest room they had. I booked us the suite. They have like 2 suites. There's only like 20 rooms, so it's a very small boutique. And the whole like guest room side with the mineral pool is 21 and up. So there's like, you're not seeing kids. It was just so awesome. And we went weekdays, so it was not very busy at all. Like, and there was a live show one night. Like, there's like live shows multiple nights a week. It was just so cool.
Jeez.
It's like 4 pools, 3 or 4 pools. So very relaxed. Came back Friday, and then Kadin came back fried. I had lobster for dinner. No, literally was beet red because the mineral pools, they're au natural, and so you have to use their sunscreen. And they're like, it's SPF 30. You have to use this. Obviously, we like want you all to stay protected. And I lathered myself. Granted, I had fallen asleep at one point. The time is murky. We were 4 pina coladas deep. That's the other thing. These pina coladas and these fries with this Gran Marsala aioli. Oh, we had so much of that. We were so fried. And my hip was kind of out of my umbrella, and I had like kind of fallen asleep. And so my right hip is still like 3rd degree burn. Like my right hip is so, I can't sleep on it. I still can't sleep on that side. It hurts so bad. But that's the worst of it. It's almost cleared. I'm okay. And I will moisturize.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ambient noise right now also, but hopefully
we'll find out.
I don't think you're going to hear it.
11/11.
Make a wish.
But yeah, that's why.
That's why we're recording on a Monday, the day before it comes out. And it's also why.
But we'll have.
There's no topic.
Kind of.
For the, 8th week in a row? I'm just kidding.
6.
We've been winging them because life events, the big move, Sienna's birthday, honeymooning. After this, though.
Yeah, life happens.
I mean, I don't know what travel plans you have coming up. You have some 4th of July stuff. So I think after 4th of July, this is my prediction. After 4th of July, I think that we will be back on like
Yeah, I mean,
cranking
I
out the
don't have
clips. Like
anything the rest of the year.
Kadin's so like hermit right now. He's like no plans.
I mean, I could come up with ones, right? Like, oh, festival or.
Of course, there's always plans to make.
But yeah, no, nothing. No weddings. It's probably good. This will be the
Yeah.
week to like again gain that momentum of wanting to stay home.
And it's just so nice at home that I just cannot believe that in itself is not enough of a draw to keep you home.
Well, it's just what I've been doing since I
mean,
moved back from California.
Since
And
you
I got my own
moved back
I got my own
from
place.
California, so that's where you feel like it all
It's
began.
literally what every day looks like: work, gym,
Yeah.
going somewhere, slop on Sunday.
How many years?
A year and a half.
From California?
Yeah, June Lake.
Oh my God. Why do I forget that was in California?
I know it doesn't feel like
it's giving
it was.
like Washington or
Yeah,
something. You know what I
the way
mean?
it looks,
Like
yeah.
I've never considered that as
No,
California.
when I was living there,
so
I
funny.
kept forgetting I was in California.
I'm like, California, OCC? Like that was not a year and a half ago. Yeah, since that, but do you think maybe those habits started there?
Not really, because
The culture there, just like the only thing to do was to go out to the bars? No,
That's
you were
my
kind of doing
weekend
it
thing.
before. You were kind of doing it before when you lived with us. Before
Yeah, I just wasn't.
June Lake.
And it was working at home, so I was like had to be at home.
True. That's a good point.
So
you were like leaving every chance you got.
Sheesh. But
So yeah, Sunday came up and Hayden was like, "You've just since we moved here, you've looked busy every day. Like you've just looked like you're literally coming home to quickly change or quickly jump in the shower, and then you're like running to the next thing, grabbing something, and then running to the next thing." And I'm like, "Good God, like you are so busy. Like you haven't even unpacked yet. We've been here for weeks. It's so unlike you to not want to like unpack immediately." And so he was like, "Yeah, off to some plans," and I just was like, "No."
Stay
home. See what happens.
Which, thank God, I did.
Because you had quite a project ahead. Kadin had to put together
and I
an
wouldn't
AC
have done
unit.
it later.
You wouldn't have gotten done.
Probably would have gotten some drinks at the
how
pool.
good of sleep did you get last night? Because you chose to stay home and build that AC unit.
Best sleep in a very long
Since moving
time.
here. Yeah. So you're welcome to yourself.
It was so good.
You know, it's like this is
too good.
This is that inherent reward system of like once you start making better choices and then you get like great sleep and then you feel better and then you like look great. You know what I mean? Like your skin is clear. You just it's that snowball.
Well, it's also the decision making because of the mindset you're in or how you're feeling.
Exactly. And so maybe
I will make food.
If you've been down in the dumpies, that is just then fueling, oh, I'm just a piece of shit. I'm going to go lay by the pool and drink all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then laying by the pool drinking all day makes you feel like a piece of shit. And then you get home and then you eat 10 pizzas and then
go to sleep.
Worst sleep of your life, waking up acid reflux, shitting yourself in the night. And then the next day you don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Patterns.
Of behavior. Because bad behavior leads to
more
bad decision.
Of the same.
Of more bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Habitual.
So it's like, do more of what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? And it's, again, like, I feel like I give you the same advice, and sometimes it hits you, and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like I've been always saying the same thing, but some weeks it, like, resonates, you know? Because you're like, I do need to stay home. Other days you might not have been as receptive. Like, no, this
close.
is like,
no,
it was a close call.
I was
Kadin
ready
had
to
his
go.
flip-flops on, sunglasses on his head, already had his pre-pool beer, poured his electrolytes, and he was ready to go. And I just was like, silently judging.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can just not respond to people. You can just stay.
Oh my God.
I love
not responding to people. It's actually a fault of mine. I need to be better about communicating. But I love, like, there is just nothing better than inner peace, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And truly that comes with being more isolated because more people, more problems, more drama.
Yeah, and it's kind of fueled by. It's all just a mindset. Like you're thinking this is what people my age should be doing. You know,
Well, you see it
grinding,
everywhere.
gymming, having fun,
Mhm.
being social.
That's the peers you surround yourself with. You
I know.
see everyone doing that same thing. So you're like, I'm just one of them.
Yeah, but I need to not be.
Only if you don't want to be.
It's kind of hard doing that though. I just remove it. It's doable.
You've
but
ingrained
it's
yourself deeply in many, many clicks.
too much. Literally, the
I
problem
agree.
was I just last Saturday.
Just because I'm antisocial, but
Maybe no, it was like 2 Saturdays ago. I was working at Lifetime and 4 different texts from 4 different people, all trying to make different plans, and it was like that was like my moment
then-
of like, what have I done?
right. And where
Like,
do you what do you choose?
Too nice to everything.
And you try to hit all of them? Do you just pick top 2?
I try.
You do?
No.
You
I'm
line
like,
it up. You're like, okay, I'll hit this at the end, then I'll
no,
make it
it's
to
like,
this.
what do I? It's kind of influenced by what I want to do, but
it's
I do wish I can just combine it. But then it's like, then I just don't want to do anything.
my question is, what do you want to do?
What do you mean?
Like when you get these messages and it's like 4 different types of plans, like what do you actually want to do out of all those plans? And are they all going out drinking somewhere else? Like they're all just going out and drinking, but like at different places with different people.
One was a show. One was just to see Mason, which is what eventually happened.
Mm-hmm.
But then that turned into joining one of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At
I
BD's.
don't want to say.
At BD's.
Or have you going?
Kadin
I'm
be
not
going. Kadin be going.
That's the thing, though. But
I just got the shivers.
it's pretty relevant.
Just thinking about how much you drink makes me wanna.
Oh yeah.
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 The plans, it's irrelevant. It just, but that's what I'm saying.
But
do you go out on days that you don't want to go out?
I say these things.
In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Well, it's like right now, right? I'm in the mindset of like, of course I don't want to do that. But then the disease is you forget this feeling come Saturday after a
your body's shaking.
Hard work.
Yeah, you're like, I deserve it.
5
Where's
days
my treat?
Straight. No, 6 days straight in a row working.
And that's maybe part of the treat culture with millennials. Like,
yeah, maybe.
We want our treats, our treat coffee,
dopamine,
our treat snacky, our fizzy
short-term
drinkies.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
we love treats.
We're doing the we're
but that's
staying
why
in challenge.
that's why Kadin's so competitive. I phrased it like a challenge. I was like, oh, 1 week social detox challenge. See if you can do it. You can't. He's like, I'll do it I'll do it right now. We're going right now. Staying home.
Building
like,
a
right.
window AC unit. That took
that took like 10 hours because he
4 hours,
did it
5
wrong.
hours.
Just
but
kidding.
damn,
the
it's
instructions
good.
looked hard. Yeah, it is nice. Maybe we'll save on AC.
Yeah.
I have high hopes.
Yeah, honestly, one might just, and it'll be good because then you guys can adjust to her room what she really needs.
Yeah.
Because you guys use your window thing too.
Oh yeah, every night. But I don't need to use it in the day.
No.
So.
Because we out here.
It's perfect.
Yeah, the AC is good in here. Like we're literally in
on this couch.
Sweater.
Last episode, I think we had a dining table delivery during the episode. This week, I've
was that
completed,
last? No way.
Wasn't that the last one?
Last episode.
We recorded it day of.
No. Last episode was when we recorded.
Come on.
The delivery was audio. Last one was just wide.
But
last one was about.
What did we talk about?
Yeah, the Casa Mojo DJ.
Casa Mojo DJ. Mojo Dojo. Casa.
That is wild
House.
though. How long ago that feels.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
so crazy. I mean, yeah, because I like with her birthday, the trip. It's been busy, but I was just gonna say the dining.
Very busy.
No, because almost complete.
Was our start of the year like this?
Was our start of the year like what?
Do you think how did you feel? Because we're halfway point, really.
I know.
Almost on the dot.
I like check-ins. Let's check in.
Your birthday's in 9 days.
I have completely forgotten about my birthday because also, yesterday was Father's Day. So it was like
oh my God.
one thing after the other.
You're right.
Moving here, her birthday, my honeymoon, Father's Day, and then also just prior to that was like my wedding. So it's just been very boom, 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 life events,
Yeah.
big things, life events. But I love that's so fun. Like 30. What a great year 30 has been. Truly. I turned 30 this year.
31.
Yeah, I turned 31 next week. Wow, into my 30s. Fun. Exciting.
Starting strong.
Yeah, totally. I don't really have any other life updates. I want to cook more. I want to grill. Ooh, do we get a grill? Do we
That
get a
will help
grill?
with just like
Meal.
not only meal prepping, but good tasting.
Good steaks.
Like smoke.
Pan
Oh my
searing is so
god.
annoying with how much it smokes up the house. The house
Well, I
smells
was about
like
to say
steak.
too though, like it's low key a bitch hand
It's a
washing
bitch.
those things.
The
Where
pans.
I would be okay cleaning the grill just because clean it while it's still hot. Get a scraper,
Clean it
got the
while
whole
it's hot,
kit.
baby. Grilled veg.
Feeling like a
Kadin,
dad. Yeah.
with like a tzatziki dipping sauce.
Peppers.
And we're just like piggy dipping all day.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm-mm.
We could even get
Grill Rex. Leave comment
Yeah.
below.
Ooh.
That sounds
exciting.
so good because now I'm just thinking about a summer of grilling. So summer has just began, right? Summer
Summer starts in
equinox
3
or
days. June 20th.
solstice. I think it's solstice.
Which is
So
fucked
summer starts in a few days
because we're in the
and our
113s
weather
already.
is gonna get worse, a lot worse. So that means we need to go Flagstaff as much as possible this summer if we can. Let's hit up. Oh boy.
Flag grilling.
Also, Joe just told me that at Whole Foods, wings for like almost 12. It's $3.99 a pound, and you get almost 12 in a pound. And you just like do a little like toss in a sauce, probably do an oven bake.
Frozen or?
I think he said they were frozen.
Whole
But they were really
Foods,
easy
huh?
to make. $4 for a dozen. So can you imagine just getting a ton of wings and
It's like
doing
the
like
cheapest thing at Whole
grilled
Foods.
on the grill and then basting with a barbecue sauce? Or
Yeah.
like a teriyaki or like a
honey.
sweet hot honey.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today.
Neither have
That's
I.
where I think I'm getting into the
But yeah, I mean, when you
hunger.
think about 4th of July, like cookout, barbecue.
You think like hamburgers and hot dogs and
I would love to.
potato salad. Maybe I'll have a grill shindig without you because you're gonna be gone. You're like, don't do it without me.
I mean, it's okay. What else would you do?
What do you mean?
Like for the 4th?
Otherwise?
Yeah,
I mean, no,
take
I would just
Sienna
do
to see
something here.
fireworks or something, yeah.
Go to our old place to see fireworks on the roof
Get
because the
some
views are so
sparklers or
good.
something.
Yeah, sparklers would be cute. Is that a fire hazard?
And we have a pretty good 4th
With
of
the
July.
grass.
I want to get string lights.
It's on the list.
Yep.
Costco.
Oh.
But we need the whole mechanism to hang them.
Oh.
We need posts and things.
Oh, God.
So it's a whole thing. It's
a lot of hardware.
Bigger project.
But yeah,
Summer
no plans.
projects.
Being
do you want to
home,
build something this
improving.
summer? What do you want to do this summer?
Yeah. I mean, that will be more common if I just gotta
start.
I just lack very much confidence right now, so it's hard to like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, it's coming.
But how do you start? You just put together a playlist now.
So you build a playlist of songs you think work well together. Not necessarily like literally which ones you're gonna play back to back to back. It's just like a chunk of music. So it's a lot of songs though. And then you just practice picking one, playing it, and then transitioning another song into it
seamlessly.
But it's like matching the beat per minute.
Yeah, the time signature.
Making sure they're not too like out of key, which is not really that big of a deal. It's really
Is there
the
software
vibe.
that can help do that?
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of practicing. Like you have your software, you got your catalog.
So
and then you just like practice where you'd like songs to come in and come out.
Kadin, I feel like it's gonna be so easy for you, and I feel like your perfectionism, wanting every single thing to be so perfect at the start. Instead, just like put together a very rough set. You know what I mean? A pretty rough set.
Yeah.
And then you're practicing it on the spot.
Well, yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I mean, there's some DJs out there too that literally will play a song and then they're reading the crowd and they're like, I think this
Oh,
song would work white nice next. Like, not even have like they'll have maybe like a playlist, but it's like 1,000 songs. And it's
yeah.
like,
And they're just kind of plucking based
yeah,
on
creating the
vibes.
vibe. Yeah, the energy levels
And
of
I
each
think that you're already good
song.
at that. So it's like these are innate things that are not learned that other people wouldn't really be able to learn. So it's like you have, I feel as though, innate good DJ ability. But yeah, you just need to practice.
I know.
But your perfectionism is getting in the way.
Yeah, but
Instead
that'd be
of
cool. Yeah, because
practice makes perfect, think practice makes proficient. Don't think about perfection. Just become like proficient at it.
or you want to be consistently good, not occasionally great. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's just
totally.
the everyday.
Especially if you were trying to make money off of it. It's like consistency is really important with like
Which is so funny though, because
referrals.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting paid for this.
That's the thing. You're going to get paid from this. Not only that, but think
I
about
think I
the
am.
referrals that could come once people find of like, oh, he's a good looking young DJ. Looks the pool
Flatter
scene.
me
Like goes the, you know what I mean? Like you are this like archetype. I feel
for
that
sure.
is very marketable to then just plop you. You could do so many little private events, corporate events, private Paradise Valley parties, D Books next house
Whatever.
party.
Why
There's
not? You
so many
know.
connections also and people I know now in the events
I
industry.
know,
Like
right?
you could easily just get into the events
Like if anyone
industry.
else that like it's like looking at that perspective, like I'm really so lucky to even
You're
have an opportunity
handed
to
everything. You already have the equipment and software needed. It's just a matter of you prioritizing your time. And that is why I basically challenged you to sit at home for a week and practice. Because
when have I ever
when have you ever even given yourself that opportunity, that chance?
like even taking a break, yeah, from anything, like even going to the gym
Yeah.
can take 1 week.
Because again, yeah, it's
A
only 1
reset.
week, just a 1 week
Some people do
reset.
that, like a lot of people that like are gym influencers, like
Yeah.
when they're literally just like you just get in this funk and you sit
Especially
down.
when 3 out of your 6 gym days are being counteracted by your social days. It's
Well,
like,
3 out of my 6 gym days, I'm at the gym I fucking
yeah.
work at.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of a lot. Like all my lives have combined, so
Yeah.
it's a mess.
Mhm.
Like my
So,
work and social and
it's all blood.
my hobby or like
Cuz then you
my
have
free time.
do you go out with coworkers at your other job?
No. But that's just like you work late and you just want to go
Yeah.
home. It's
Yeah.
over. And that's also draining, right? Because
Mhm.
you're just
Yeah, you're like
talking,
around that.
talking.
I'm cracking up at Logan in the backyard analyzing all the birds. Logan is in his bird watcher era. He saved a baby bird the other day that fell out of a nest.
How
Successfully
many
reunited it with
nests we
its
got going?
we have multiple nests in that one tree and he has not inspected fully the other trees because they're so dense,
Is he
but
aware of how is he aware of the species of bird?
he's been doing research.
Wow.
He's been on the phone. He's literally got a
Do we
hand
have
on one
stuff in the
hip.
bird feeders?
No, we need to replenish the bird feeders and the hummingbird feeder. And
Got
I'm
a
just
whole
cracking up.
ecosystem
Yeah,
going.
this little baby bird was so cute, and we have more eggs that are like popping up in this nest. So I'm like, wow,
Whoa.
this mama's busy, and she was like freaking out yesterday about that baby that fell, but he was able to use some like Santa's pool toys and like kind of scoop it and net it, and then wow, I'm just realizing how intrusive that sound
What the
was. That
heck
just went
was
off
that?
the hose. That's the
That's
hose.
crazy. It's like that's how quiet it should be.
It felt good for a
It's like a white
second,
noise, yeah.
but I didn't even notice. Like during. Anyways, jingles with Joslyn. I'm just kidding.
I
Put
was like,
Kadin on the
I
spot like
can do
that.
it.
No, it's okay. I just I don't have a catching up for you today. There
I thought you
is
kind of
just
did.
I kind of did, but it's like who cares?
I mean, I have
Just kidding.
friends that like that segment.
Oh, you do.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Wow, now I feel
because they're
bad.
like, I didn't know that.
Right. Totally. I'm
I just
just
only thing
educating
I
the
know
people.
is there's a crazy fire going on in California,
There's a fire in California. Yeah.
10,000 plus acres, which
Yeah.
is
I just read about that as well.
near Castaic, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that hits I think there's also one in Colorado. I feel like there's still like there's a lot of crazy going on in the world. I mean, not only is it halfway point of the year, but what is that? 4 or 5 months from the fucking election.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that I haven't seen more election crap,
Yeah.
like campaigning crap. Like they're almost kind of like, shh, we're just gonna silently.
Well,
get this
maybe.
over with.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen. There's a debate that's supposed to happen, right? And I'm pretty sure RFK Jr.
Yeah. When
was
does the
going
debate
to
start?
debate. Hold on, with them, which would be fascinating to see Trump and Biden and RFK Jr.
Because
debating. That is going to be
what do you
an SNL skit just waiting to happen. What are you asking? Sorry.
what party is the RFK Jr. in?
Independent.
He's going as independent, right? Whoa.
Hang on, I need to look this up. Okay, 2 days ago, it said that, oh my gosh, it's June 27th, the debate. They're calling it the Biden-Trump debate, but RFK Jr. could still qualify, but the window is closing fast. I'm like, what does he need to do?
You're telling me
Pretty sure
Biden and Trump are debating.
Yes, on the 27th.
That's going to be comical.
That's going to be a literal shit show because they're both going to shit their pants.
Seriously, I don't know how Biden's going to do it.
The window for RFK Jr. to qualify is closing. CNN is hosting. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely that he will qualify. I want to know why, though.
Well, also all the what's the goddamn word? All the corruption that's like being revealed through the Trump trials as well. Like that's
Mhm.
literally going on right now. How are you going to do that?
That's the thing. Is he not now a convicted felon? And I'm like, how can you be a convicted felon and run for president, but you can't vote for president as a convicted felon? And everyone's saying it, and it's just like, no, but really though. No, but really though. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And why do we need these candidates? Why can't we have a fresh set? Let's have a little reset, shall we?
Just someone else.
Jake Tapper
Something
is
else.
moderating. 90-minute debate, 2 commercial breaks.
That's so wild. Trials are literally going to go on while he's.
The network, CNN, requires candidates to have at least 15% support in 4 national polls. Kennedy has hit the mark in 3 of the polls and is 1 short. But it's just like,
that's pretty crazy.
So CNN would be the one basically saying that RFK doesn't qualify because of those numbies. But
so it'd be a 3-way debate?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which they've had like
so
multiple
those
people
3
on
are
the
the
debate
only
panel
likely
before.
candidates?
Yeah. That's how we're looking. But I think obviously a lot of
know this
people
early?
do not want RFK Jr. to take votes away from Biden or Trump.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Like people are saying that that's going to make it so that Trump is president because it's going to take away Biden votes. But I think that there are so many moderate Republicans that are not as Trumpy that would prefer somebody more in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think that RFK Jr. would take away a lot of votes from Trump.
I think also from Biden.
But that's what I'm saying. But I think that people are saying that it's more of a threat to Biden than Trump. But I actually think it's pretty equal.
I would agree.
So that's why we'll see what happens.
Well, that's what's weird though, because since he's going independent, then the opposite parties are going to try and fucking push him down.
No, literally.
Fucking Robertson.
What can I say? What can I say?
What can I say?
What can I say?
Wasn't there some global?
What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?
What are some?
What can I say?
What
are you looking for and what are you asking?
Just that.
You good?
I think so.
What's happening over there?
I mean, I'm just thinking about looking at a outside view of this year thus far and
Let's go back to
the last
reflecting.
6 weeks, the future week, the heat,
Mm-hmm.
the change,
Mm-hmm.
future change,
Mm-hmm.
the unknown of what we still don't know.
Past, present, future, change.
Ultimately being present.
And maybe that's what's missing in your life. You're busying yourself so much. Do this way, this way, this
Mhm.
way. Like there's zero intention or presence.
Yup.
Not to just literally shit pile on you.
Bingo.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Speaking of bingo,
I think I'm running out of jingles of
Inside Out
Joslyn just
too.
because.
No, because music that I know is so limited.
Yeah. By
Actually,
song anyway, or artist.
genre. Oh, yikes! Sorry.
Yeah.
Boing. Inside Out 2 came out. Is the second highest grossing animated feature ever, probably domestically because it was a domestic release.
I don't even know if I've seen the first one.
One of Sienna's favorites. I'm sure you'll catch it on
Oh,
in the
wait.
house at
I'm
some
sure I've
point.
seen it. Okay.
Sure you've
I've seen
seen
it
it.
on multiple times.
Yeah. It's a good one. She's pretty picky with her content these days.
Oh,
Pretty
it's the
picky. Toy
emotions.
Story, yeah, and Inside Out of it all.
Whoa.
Are her
That's
favies.
pretty cool.
But yeah, in this new one, they have like envy. As the kid grows up, new emotions emerge. Depression, or
What a
maybe that was already one.
clever
But yeah, envy.
story line.
So clever. The first is very, very good. You should really like sit down and watch. What's your favorite Disney Pixar?
Anxiety. Disney.
Pixar movie.
Whoa.
I love Bug's Life.
Yeah. Really good one.
I love Monsters, Inc.
Cars.
You love Cars? Have you seen Cars?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the thing. I'm like so behind as far as like I've seen the first one,
Because
but
you
I
haven't been
don't.
around kids much in so long, and you haven't been a kid in so long that you don't really watch them when you don't
Yeah.
have. Like when I nannied, obviously I'm watching everything.
Whoa, that's a good point.
So I've been honestly, the kids keep you young. They keep you hip. I've been around Gen Zers for 10 years. Like they keep me in the know.
Wow. Bug's Life, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story, super good. The Incredibles. Finding Nemo.
Oh, Finding Nemo. Ellen, I don't know if she'll ever recover.
Good point.
Her fall from grace was so sharp, so steep.
I still have to see so much.
Yeah. You and Sienna should make a summer bucket list.
Oh my gosh. Pixar.
What is on your summer list?
For movies?
No, just period. This summer, what do you want to accomplish that has nothing to do with work, gym, or social?
What else is there? What are you talking about?
Boom. And that is what you have to discover this summer. Coming to a theater near you. No, but like hobbies, bro, like pastimes, read, paint, draw, write, play an instrument, DJing, hobbies.
I think
building, carpentry, whittling,
probably getting better at obviously mixing
basket
music,
weaving,
but maybe even dipping into creating music again.
producing. Yeah,
because I spent so much money and time, and then I just dropped it.
Not only that, Kadin, imagine you have some music you actually like. You then can kind of gauge it at a set, mix it in with your DJ set.
I mean,
see like how it's playing. You know what I mean? Like that's how you can release your music. You're promoting your own music.
It's done. That's you're explaining the route of any actual big
just do it.
DJ producer.
No, but that's the thing. There is a formula. There is a pathway to success via this.
And I have a path, but I'm too
in your own head.
Yeah, comparative and
but that's why hermit mode is good, because you are around people less. So you kind of just slowly start to separate yourself from the opinions of others. The less that I respond to people, the less that I keep in touch with people. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Like the more closely I am like aligned with
Aspire.
what I want to do, less caring about what people think about what I'm doing, and I feel confident to pretty much try anything new without fear of ridicule.
Even though when you're
because
still
I'm
on
keeping myself
socials and
away.
whatnot.
Yeah, because they see what I want them to see. Whoever on social media, it's like
But
again,
when you're on
everything is so
TikTok
curated.
yeah, that's true.
And since moving here, have literally scrolled TikTok like one time, and it was like this morning, because I was like kind of sleeping in. I was like, "Ooh, it's Logan's morning." But
Yeah, there
just
was
haven't
this
had the want to like be doom scrolling
one
or
quote. I don't know. Someone said it. Some YouTube thing that like use with whatever you have in front of you. Like, don't try and like the tools you have right now. Use that to their much of their ability,
Yeah.
and then the new ideas are formed from that.
Yeah. Like you
As far
don't
as,
need
like-
to surround yourself in new things, purchasing things to support this
Yeah.
hobby, or like it's like when we talk about
Or create
you want to be a runner, so I'm gonna buy like a new
Yeah,
armband,
glasses.
new shoes, some balla bangle
New
weights,
shoes for
some
sure.
like some spandex, a new sports bra, a new headband, you know.
Go gels.
Yeah,
for, like,
you're
running 2 miles,
souping
dude.
yourself
Yeah.
up for this future that you want to have when you're not even working, when you haven't even gotten your form down
Yeah.
running.
Or
like,
legit just the base, the foundation.
yeah, exactly. So it's like apply that in this scenario. Like, let's all just work with what we have until we absolutely need something more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just on consumerism as well. We've been taught that like, oh, you can have it this fast, this easy. Like, why even wait? Why even work for it? You know what I mean? It's like just too
When you
easy.
can look like it.
Yeah. When you can look like you already have it.
But that, in the end, that's such a short term.
And then
thing,
you're
right?
like depressed again because
'Cause
you're like,
those that
oh, I don't want
put
to
in
do
the work
that.
are what are shown long term.
Yeah.
You see it.
You believe it.
Yeah,
You become
the
it.
authenticity leads to longevity.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, yeah, following what you genuinely
Yeah,
want.
being true to myself.
Being true to yourself. And with that becomes like, comes honestly severing ties, unfortunately. Think about this also. It's lonely at the top.
Not only severing. Yeah.
Like, you can't be surrounded by a posse and be the absolute like best at something.
There's another thing too. Like, your life feels like it's in shambles or is so different is because you have to get rid of the old one for your new one.
Right, exactly.
So that's why it feels like
that's why it feels chaotic and like aimless
uncomfortable
and like without a foundation, because you're having to like rip the rug out from under yourself to like start something new.
Yeah, as cliche as it sounds, but it's literally undefeated for literally undefeated for changing like your path in a positive way. However that may look to each person. What did you say before though? The
lonely at the top.
Oh yeah, but severing ties could just be sacrifice, like connected to sacrificing
time, like experience certain
doing
experiences.
other things.
Yeah, outings, alcohol.
Because all those things are just
fluff,
procrastination as well,
and distraction, and
empty fulfillment,
just prolonging you actually confronting like what you want to do.
But these obstacles will always like re-arise too. You
will always come back to this place of like, what am I doing if you keep doing the same thing? Because it's not aligned with your true self. But yeah, I will say it is just so much easier to like live your authentic self with less people around you and less people texting you, less people expecting things of you. Also think about that, like they're energy vampires, like literally people that are like,
yeah, they expect
like soaking up your energy, like giving nothing back, the expectations of it all. And then you're left with
the expectation is tough. Like I'll get invited and I've said no before, but I'm just like, I'm drained. I don't have any energy. Even if I did go, I wouldn't be fun because I don't have any energy.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, no, it's not about that. It's just gotta be around the vibes and then like you'll feel better. I was like,
you're right.
That's so dumb. No.
Oh.
I'm like, what? No, Promise you.
Yeah.
Nothing will make me feel better.
Yeah. No,
I
literally.
don't care how much you guys fucking.
And I hate when other people try to manipulate you like that. Like, don't tell me what I need to do.
Yeah.
Don't.
How do you think? Yeah.
Think about your fucking self. When someone starts telling, no, I get like defensive when someone starts being like that, or someone starts trying to control what I'm doing. Like there was an instance where Logan and I, you know who this is, but I won't say it. Logan and I went to a local meetup bar area to just like go out, the two of us, while I was pregnant. I wasn't drinking, I was getting mocktails, but I just hadn't been out much while pregnant. And so I just kind of wanted to enjoy this outing. And one of Logan's friends had texted him being like, hey, I'm like rolling through this place. Do you want to meet up here? And it was like, oh, we're literally here right now. And then this person then like sat with us, like obviously was then like the third party of this hangout. And then was like, okay, so what are we doing after this? Oh, okay, so I'm having so-and-so come and meet up with us here. We're all going to go back to my place. Like completely controlling it from there. And I fucking hate when people do that. It's like, I came here to do this, and now you're coming in here telling me that I now have to hang out with these other people and that you're trying to get me to go back to your place for this second event that I didn't even like want to like go to. And now I have to like be like, me and Logan have to like figure out a way to get out of it and be like, no, actually, like we're busy. We're doing this tonight. And they're like, no. Like it's not going to be for that long. Like I hate that.
Yeah.
To me, that is like manipulative. That is like them trying to control the situation. Anyone that tries to take control of my time and my itinerary like that, it's just like a huge pet peeve of mine. And I'm like, you will never see me again. And guess what? They've never seen me again.
Yeah. And whoa.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, from that moment on, I'm like, you'll never see me again. You can invite me anywhere you want, and I will say no. Because
it's respectable.
it just didn't have like a good experience the first time. I don't enjoy your company. And that's the thing. If I don't enjoy your company, I never have to be around you. That's completely up to me, actually. I never have to put myself through an experience that's not enjoyable because that's up to me.
Wow. So
I never put myself in those situations because it's like, I don't want to. Even if it's like an event that, I mean, no, I won't go. I won't go as far as saying what I was going to say. But that's me. And I'm just saying, borrow a little bit of that energy. Borrow a little bit of that energy and see how much you can accomplish for your own life. You know?
Yeah. Because, I mean, those things will always be there as well. It's not like, it's that YOLO mindset too as well. It's YOLO. Like,
YOLO. I thought you said yellow. I was like, ooh, what's that? No, it's the YOLO of it all.
Yeah, like, dude, you're going to die one day. Like,
yeah, the world is crashing and burning. Let's YOLO it
for a very long time.
No,
how do you want to depict
truly.
that life?
And to an extent, you know,
it's dangerous living that way. But like I was saying, it's always like there's always going to be.
Your reality is what you create.
Like, yeah, everything will always still be there as far as like these places and
those bars,
these energies.
Like I said before, these birthdays, they'll happen again next year.
Yeah.
All these friends' birthdays of yours. And that's why, to an extent, I kind of am getting to an age, I think, where I'm starting to feel like weird when people make huge deals out of their birthday and expect a lot of other people to make a big deal out of their birthday. Because, like, we all have one.
Every year.
Yeah, every single year. Everyone in the world has a birthday every single year.
Yeah, it's not that unique.
It's not unique. And why should we all make the fuss on yours when you didn't make a fuss for mine?
Well, I don't like... and
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying there's certain people out there that I've met over
make it
time
a birthday week.
Who make it a birthday... And I've had a birthday like week before where I'm just like,
I
celebrate with you, and then I celebrate with you.
It's totally okay to celebrate.
It's so okay, but I guess it's more of
alive.
Like expecting other people
to
celebrate you at a certain level. Yeah.
A weird expectation.
Yeah, I've actually kind of liked my birthdays last few years. I'll just like go on a trip. I've like been doing like just like a
Yeah.
little
I mean,
do
I
to do
literally
little
worked. I
weekend.
think I might have done something for my birthday, but it's probably just going out. But
Mm-hmm.
last year I worked on my birthday.
I remember that.
I was like pissed because I should have called it off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pretty shitty serving tables on your birthday.
I
As
remember
far as like when I could just be home chilling. You
I
know?
went to Sedona with my friend and it was my birthday morning and I wasn't able to get nannying off. And so I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning from this birthday trip to go back home to nanny on my birthday.
Oy.
And I was just like, I don't want to be a nanny anymore. No, but it is just those things where like nannying
Trips
is
are
not the
good.
same as
Or
other
just doing
jobs.
something.
Trips are good. And
doing
Logan and
something for
I,
yourself.
obviously, we literally had, it was such a quick honeymoon trip, but I'm not kidding. Within just a couple of hours of Logan and I being there,
You ready
he
to go back
literally
home?
looked at me and he was like, I already feel better. I already feel rejuvenated. I already feel like a new person. And it was like the
With
first
what?
night there,
Oh.
going on our honeymoon trip. Just like the change of scenery, like obviously being out without Sienna, not having to worry, like constant worry on your mind, right? Just that, the good food, like drinky dancy, like just good vibe. Like we were just, it was just nice. And we're like, wait, we just need this more often. I think we just, since she was born, have never done that. She's 2. I'm like, every 4 months we need to do like an overnighter or something without her.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's doable.
Yeah. Even if it was somewhere close, like this is
Yeah,
only a couple hours away.
staycation
Or
or-
Sedona, like there's so many close little, literally go to the Scott Resort. You know what I mean? Like for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks are needed in life.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't think I have had one in a while.
Yeah, because I think that you like align success and productivity with like being busy. Similar to me, but in a different way. You're
Yeah.
like busy with people. We know what to do from here. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
How long have we been going?
Hour and 3. I feel
And on
good.
that note,
I'm just
bye.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
No, yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
So
We'll
what
see
we
if
be
Kadin
talking
can
about
do
it.
this challenge. Started yesterday.
Yeah.
Today's day 2. I'll be on your ash.
Well, yeah,
Not really.
I'm
I'll just be
here.
judging you from
Like I
afar.
said, I mean, still unfortunate because probably the rest of my time before work is editing this
Yeah.
because comes tomorrow.
We'll get better about our. We need to have a meeting and just make some intentions and schedules. I think, but that's
Yeah. Well, just a set time a week out. Yeah. Which we have.
We used to. Things
Well,
got
yeah.
busy recently, but we're back on it.
Yeah, we'll have clips this
And
time.
We should.
Wait, we're still going.
Okay. If we're still going, we're going.
Clipping.
We be clipping, piggy dipping. What am I gonna say?
Tripping.
Rate and review 5 stars. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on socials.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your moms. Tell your dads. Tell your cousins.
Hope you had a good daddy day.
Happy Father's Day, fathers. And
See you next Oh god,
Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
Oh shit. Bye.
Bye.